All right, welcome to part 3 of designing a simple garden. We are now up onto adding custom plants. So in the last video, we covered interacting with the plant catalog, how to edit some of the default filters that we set at the project level, how to toggle the sources so that if we can change if we're adding from the main catalog or our custom plants, how to add from lists. And now we are on to adding custom plants. So a lot of times when we design gardens, there are plants that already exist in the space that we're designing around, and we have the need to add them even if they're not necessarily native to the regions that we are in. For instance, in my yard, I have a Japanese maple, so I'm going to add this, and this adding custom plant is a feature that's available for hobbyists and above. So I know this is a Japanese maple. I don't even know its scientific name, so I'm going to use this AI autofill button to help me do some of that heavy lifting. This reaches out to, oh, nice, cache it. So somebody else has asked for this Japanese maple in the past. This reaches out to an engine that's been trained on data from like USDA plants and other authoritative sources to give you data that should be basically as accurate as possible. So you can still look through all of these results. You get some of these warnings that are generated because it's not native to the region that I had set up. These all look good to me. Oh, I actually did not know that it was invasive outside of its current range. I will apply all of these, apply all proposed. Now I have the ability to go through and additionally set a preview image so that if I toggle the mode to preview, I have something to represent my custom plant there. Let's see, that one looks good. And similarly for illustrations, I'm just going to use a different maple. That's fine. Just so that as I'm adding it to my garden and playing around with it, it kind of matches the rest of the design style that I have. Is there not a red maple? All right. So now that looks good to me. I'm going to hit save. And now in my plants, I guess nothing's coming up because I have this native filter applied. So if I just hit clear, and then I toggle back to my plants, we see Japanese maple as an option. And I can add that the same way that I can add anything else. You'll see this is like a very large tree. By default, we don't trim that by any way, but if you need to, you can always go to this menu and change the size. So I'm going to cut this off at, say, it's coming in at 12 feet wide. And I'm going to just change that to like 8 feet just to make it fit with my garden a little bit better. So I'm going to delete that. That's how we can add a one-off custom plant. If I wanted to add like multiple at once, there's also this CSV option where it tells you, here are the column headers for your CSV. You can download an example of what a fully filled out CSV would look like, and you can kind of work from there. If you have your own list of plants that you want to bulk upload, this breaks down what each of those column headers like signifies and what it should be. And then you can, from there, you can copy it to clipboard if you just want to put that right into a Google Sheet or an Excel sheet. And then from there, you can choose a CSV file to upload. So for here, example custom plants, let's do that one. Japanese maple again, but we also have all of these others. You'll notice none of these came in with images. And if I want to set each of those, I have to bring that up, and then I will do the same thing that well, this is a Japanese maple. If I want to do that for other ones like Hinoki cypress, let's do that. Edit. Great. Let's find it. Hinoki cypress. Awesome. And then this seems fine too. Now we save it, and you can see that this one has a little plant representation. So that is how you add custom plants, both one at a time and via a CSV upload if you need to. And then the rest of the add to garden process is the same as the stamping mode that we covered in the last video. So that's it for custom plants, and I will see you in the next video.